Dude, Tank LIPP 2019, aka the last of the great Jedi, aka Law the Prophet, aka the GOAT, greatest of all time, aka Jason LIPP. Leaving Las Vegas, one last hurrah, these St. Nicholas cages. Tank meets Christmas pages, Jesus Christ, I made it. Not for fame, if it was for that, there'd be no delayment. Plus I was broke, but I didn't keep faith for payment. Even though torn through the pain contagious and sprayed with, like a mosquito or weed, I puffed to do it big out of love and miracles and spiritual I was. To not be separated by the bake for cake with its icing layered. I stared aspirins for my blood, bare, where no one else cared if I choked from a clot as I rot in hell, wishing for all these I saved, I'd get saved by the bell, or before I bleed out from the thick and thin of the war in its macro and microcosms, I wanted the day lit, instead of darkness and hatred, and the venom from anger that hangs you if you succumb to the pressure. Going through crazy far from the norm. Except nowadays maybe people finally learn not to burn bridges with the hand that would feed them if they needed. Big hugs for my big love. When does God come? They ask, so does church, but when God stands, they seem to sleep on their last chance. Resort to forgiveness, for they do not know what they've done in their ignorance. History repeats, I pray not if I can make a difference. Were these realms not capable is the memory of the days of hell, where way before this hell fell, where I returned to save them, save y'all from the slave fall. It was a brave call to risk myself, and through no way to get y'all to help me to help y'all to get stuck in the day's fall. Where Gotham needed Batman and Robin, 2019 Tank and Vachi. Though we plain disturbed that when soldiers of the army, hybrid soldiers of God to come quiet the storming, y'all still want to sleep and come snoring. Then tell us to not complain. It's boring. And we lost for a way to save the day again from falling. In the tragedy of man that refused to accept another chance and another dance. From a thunderous dungeon past, tyrannical dunce and caps, where Duncan fueled their Starbucks to take a poke at last. Then Star Wars, when the Jedi's return to hold your hands in a cold world snow and jam. Knowing I was trying to hold y'all's hands, but I was alone and I needed someone to hold my hand. And left alone I broke, and now when I look at myself, much as I learn, I still feel in the mirror, I don't know that man. So for love and son, I'm still on the dark side of the moon, walking back to the past, trying to undo what I know I can't, but I still try to grow so that all ain't lost. Tank LIPP.